フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to another Black Clover Mall video. Right now we are farming, but we have to talk about something important, and that is what we could see come from this new Black Clover movie that dropped yesterday, and what we can expect to see in-game. Now, I will start by saying, mild spoilers, we're not going to go through everything, because obviously I want to keep it up to you lot. Watch this series, the movie. It's 2 hours long, you might as well, but if you haven't, I recommend watching the movie and then come back to this video. I'm not going to show spoilers, although if you watch it, you probably know what I'm talking about anyway, so it's not that deep, right? We know the movie takes place between the actual time skip and also before the actual spade arc, so these are almost end game characters we're going to see. If we see Aston's time skip version, the Rona time skip version, we're not going to get these characters in game because, well, they're like the end game content basically, right? We're not going to see these for a while, but there are a few characters in this series that we could definitely see, since the movie is almost a small portion of it is almost a prequel to Black Clover, because we do see characters from the past, and those are characters we can definitely see come to the game, and they don't need to wait a long time to do it. So let's start off with the first thing. Are we going to get anything to begin with, right? Now, obviously, the Black Clover mobile team on Twitter did announce that we are be getting some sort of Twitter campaign and also login bonus, right? Not confirming we're going to get any characters, and from what we've seen from the actual leak so far, no character from the movie has been leaked, so we're probably not going to get these characters for a while, and that's a good thing, right? I mean, the movie just came out, the game just came out as well. We don't need to rush to get these characters, and that's fine, but when we do get these characters, this is probably what we can expect to come first. By far the most important thing, and you know, exclusive towards the movie, are the 4 Wizard Kings. All 4 of these characters are past Wizard Kings, and we can definitely see these characters come to the game in the future, and there's a reason for it. Well, firstly, these are just their normal base versions. If you watch the movie, and I'm not going to showcase the actual spoilers here, but they do have awakened versions, which will definitely come out at a later date, right? You can almost imagine all 4 of these characters being festival versions when we eventually get that in the game. So like I said, they can definitely add these 4 characters to the game, honestly, within a few months, because they're not that important. I mean, comparable to what we could be getting based off their awakened versions, right? I'm not going to go through spoilers about how they play, because that might be for a different video later down the line when the game comes out to global finally, but these 4 characters cannot wait to see them in game. I wonder how they're going to play. If you watch the movie, the kind of unique in a way. One is not, because it's kind of like Heath powers, so it's not too much we haven't seen in the game, but yeah, it's gonna be unreal to see these guys in game, or girls too, because one is a girl. Let's talk about the actual past versions of characters. So at the start of the actual series, we do see basically what happened, you know, a few years prior towards even the start of Black Clover, and there's nothing new we haven't seen in Black Clover. Like, we knew Julius and obviously Yami, they were part of the Aquadir, so we have already seen them in the series already, so it's not really exclusive towards the movie, so this doesn't really have to be a movie character, but you know, might as well, right? So obviously Julius and obviously Yami being younger, of course, in the Aquadir outfits, once again, just be a cool way to get some new outfits in game, but they might as well make them characters, because why not, right? We haven't seen the game so far buff up certain, you know, knighthoods, right? You never know. Maybe in the future we get a real who will buff up, you know, Aquadir characters. And at that point, if we get like a Yami and obviously Julius, that would be kind of broken for them too, right? But I don't think we've seen too much of them before, but we did see like a young version of almost every single knight, apart from Dorothy, because I don't think she was a knight back then. She was probably too busy in the Witch's Forest, for example. But we did see like young Nozel, young Fagolion, for example. So once again, those could be characters we get into the game, because why not, right? I don't believe we saw them too much in the anime, maybe some flashbacks, but those once again could be characters we could definitely see. And moving on, we get the time skip characters, which I've already mentioned we probably won't be seeing, but there is one part of the movie that we could see come to the game, and even just as outfits, and this could even be the Twitter logo most we get within a few days, right? So at one point during the movie, they go towards some facility, and you do see a character called Millie Maxwell, I believe her name was. She is a character that, once again, exclusive towards the movie, so she should be a character to come to the game some point in the future. She would even have an ultimate move that we've kind of seen in the movie, so she would likely be a character. But two of the actual underlings, you could say, was obviously Sekre and also Sally, and those 2 characters, granted Sekre's not in the game just yet, but Sally is, and they are in 2 new outfits, which is just them in a cloak with obviously you know, some glasses, right? But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they really wanted to do that for the Twitter campaign bonus. Sally just gets a new outfit to use in game, because once again, it's not really ruining things, it's not spoiling things, so that's something they can definitely do. And when we eventually do get Sekre in the game, having her in an actual, you know, scientist outfit, lab outfit, secretary outfit, I don't know what you're gonna call it, that's an outfit she can definitely get in game. Alright, so another thing I want to throw in there too is at the start of the series, which I can show you a lot, is Asta in a masked outfit, clearly trying to hide his identity. This could be obviously, you know, a character outfit in game, could be even a character if you really want to, because why not, right? But this is his time skip version, so I doubt that'll come to the game anytime soon. But if they really wanted to, they could just make that into an outfit and just put onto any Asta in the game, because why not, right? You don't have to actually have the time skip outfit underneath it. It could just be any Asta just with the cloak above him and with the mask. That could be something they could definitely do as well. Alright, let's now talk about the big things, and that is towards the end of the movie. I believe we get one, I wouldn't say a manga spoiler, because technically it's now been written in anime, so it's not much of a spoiler, but you see one massive power up towards a character that I guess wouldn't be movie exclusive, if you know what I'm talking about. She, for example, will be a character we get probably at a later date, but one that we could see come early to the game, depending on how fast the game catches up towards the anime, because that doesn't happen in the manga for a while. So she should come to the game maybe sometime earlier than what we expect, but still what I imagine coming out in like 2-3 years, boys. I'm being honest with you lot, right? Then we get a new Asta, basically. I'm not gonna spoil it once again, but that'll be probably one of the biggest characters we can get probably in the game if they don't catch up towards the manga or the anime don't return, right? So that will be one massive celebration that will probably come honestly within 3 years. I'm being honest with you lot, depending on how long the game is, but I do imagine they want to take this game not fast but not slow either, right? And once again, I mean, there's still so much in the anime to cover, so to get this character like now honestly kill the game. If they got that new Asta in the game now, the game will be dead, if I'm being honest with you lot, because if you want the hypest characters we can probably get, and it's just not gonna happen, right? Now obviously I think I can not talk about it too much, but the characters, obviously the Wizard Kings, they do get some massive power-ups, and those could definitely be characters that will come at a later date, like I mentioned already, but not anytime soon, because I mean, the miles away once again to big celebrations. I can see all these characters being festivals, and one thing they could definitely do, but I'm not too sure about it. But in 17th Grand Cross, what he actually did was they animated the movie where you play through the whole movie basically with some obviously boss fights and mini events. That's something I would love to see them do in the game, but I'm not too sure. Once again, if they did that, you have to animate every character, every model. Certain characters have to be boss characters, and that'll be spoilers towards them coming to the game. So it'll be something they do at a much later date, but that'll be something cool I could definitely see come to the game, but obviously not for a while. So boys, that's probably gonna wrap up today's video. Once again, if you haven't watched the movie, I definitely recommend it. I've watched it once. I'm gonna watch it today again in dub, because I want to experience it in dub and just see the series again, or I guess the movie. But honestly boys, this is but it's funny because even on Twitter people are saying the movie's carried by the animation, which is funny, right? Black Clover carried by animation. You haven't heard anything like it before, so we're eating right now. So boys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what characters you would love to see come from this movie. Like I said, she will probably be my favorite if we actually get her, but once again, that's from the manga, right, too, so we'll have to wait and see. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.